experience for sure. Ignatowich and Dizon have not played together this year, and as we commentated on their match yesterday, had a few potential communication challenges that became evident. But to your point, Staksrud and Rohrabacher have had some great results.
0-0-1.
I believe 4 medals together this year on the PPA tour.
Ernie, look, Rohrabacher there. Nicely done from Rohrabacher and Staksrud. I love when Federico Staksrud went out there for the Ernie. You know, the partner came over. She came over to defend the defense of the Ernie. And that's what makes a team so good, is like knowing where your partner is and how to cover for them. Sometimes you don't need to cover for your partner, right?
Right.
But yeah, it's great communication. Beautiful forehand dink from Dizon.
An interesting little factoid. So this matchup, you've got Rachel Rohrabacher playing against James Ignatowich, her teammate on the DC Pickleball team in Major League Pickleball. Of course, Fed Staksrud playing Megan Dizon. They're teammates on the Orlando Squeeze. They were teammates.
On Orlando Squeeze.
They are teammates on the Orlando Squeeze.
Yeah, great facts. I love it.
An
early 3-0 advantage here for Rohrabacher and Staksrud.
And you mentioned also Staksrud in making it to the semi-final in singles.
Yes, finished atop the ATP pool at 3-0. Took out Jaume Martinez-Vic today.
What a point. Ooh, so many beautiful things. I don't even know what to talk about there. Yeah, a lot better from Ignatowich. Yesterday we saw him here on Grandstand, and he wasn't coming over too much. He was kind of letting Dizon do her thing, but the presence of Ignatowich there in the middle is definitely going to play a key role in this match. Definitely want the guy coming over, putting pressure on the opposing team.
On my right is Stevie. I have Ella and Rex.
Point.
Fed Staksrud attempting a flick on the backhand side, missing long. Not a bad look, reminding the opponents that you can't always go to my backhand or else I'll punish you. A lot of times the girl likes to go behind the guy on the backhand dink to keep him honest. But that's a hard thing to do against Staksrud because of the weapons he has on that sideline.
Right. Does like that one-handed backhand flick.
Big serve from Ignatowich. I would say when his serve is on, it's the biggest one on the PPA tour. When it's on. When it's on. It's not as consistent as most other servers that have a big serve, like Dekel Bar.
Right.
But when Ignatowich is on, it's lethal. Oh, nice speed up from Megan Dizon to the forehand of Federico Staksrud. A smart spot. If you watch Federico, sorry if I'm talking too much.
No, you're good.
If you see Federico Staksrud, he does sit in his ready position slightly off to the backhand side. So Dizon's going to target the speed up over to the opposite side, the opposite wing on the forehand. So smart from Ignatowich.
Finds the spot. The drip, the drive drop kind of hybrid.
5-3-2.
Finds the spot as Rohrabacher Staksrud unwinding the stack there.
Point.
Wow, 6 points on the side out.
Really nice run here. They're trailing 0-3. Now it's 6-3 in favor of Dizon and Ignatowich. Great response after a slow start.
6-3-2.
A smart play to stay on the return. think I mentioned this yesterday, a lot of teams have been opting just to do that immediately because of these big serves, especially from the male players.
Second serve.
And it's easier to hold your position when you stay on the return instead of stacking,
Right.
because it's a further distance up to the kitchen line.
3-6-2. Point.
What to do with that dink?
Just tried to short hop it, but tough to read. Maybe potentially take it out of the air, but tough spot there for Ignatowich.
4-6-2.
Pretty play there from Ignatowich. Little showmanship over there.
The deception from Ignatowich.
6-4-1.
Looking like he was going to go big on his forehand and drops it. Off the net there, but Dizon was ready. She saw it coming. She knew that was going to be a speed up. She backed off of the line, giving herself a little bit more time to read what was coming her way. Nothing wrong with that, by the way, people at home.
Point.
A little off rhythm there for Staksrud.
Weaker team, the lower seed, right?
It's hard to imagine that these teams are being called weaker teams.
I know. There is no weak team here in the finals. It's amazing.
8-4-1.
Okay, thank you for that.
Second serve.
Great hands there from Staksrud.
That's just the wrong spot to go to on Staksrud. Like I mentioned earlier, he sits on the backhand.
Right.
All he had to do was hold his paddle. Dizon had a good look at that swinging volley, but sometimes if you're in a good foundational ready position, that's all it takes.
Right out.
There's some love off the net there for Staksrud. And they get the serve back on their side, trailing by 4.
The lob.
Second serve.
Oh, it goes just long.
Not enough to overturn referees.
And ball confirmed to be out off the lob.
4-8-2. Right out.
Followed by a missed serve. So now it makes a little bit more sense from what I'm seeing, because both teams are usually a little bit more competitive. You see a lot more higher percentage plays, but still great match nonetheless.
Point.
So want to win, earn PPA ranking points with every pool play win. So that
Still matters.
on the line definitely still matters in terms of that, looking ahead to 2025.
We're all looking forward to 2025, Will.
Oh, come on.
10-4-1.
Totally.
Second serve. Game point.
And game point number 2 coming up here for Dizon Ignatowich, 10-4.
Right out. Four, 10-1. Point.
What a drive from Fed Staksrud. I love that shot so much from him. It's just great
5-10-1.
placement. It's nothing too tough. It's just forcing your opponent to hit up.
Through the middle for Rohrabacher.
It's so funny. Right when Rohrabacher takes that little wind back, both opponents just kind of froze.
Right.
And that gave her the look to kind of go to the spot she needed to go to there.
Point.
Now a nice run for Rohrabacher and Staksrud.
Timeout receiver, 7-10-1. 1 minute.
7-10, and we'll get a time. All good?
I need to know for my knowledge.
Of course.
Time in.
All right, so Rohrabacher and
Time
Staksrud are
in.
doing a good job at
7-10-1.
getting pumped up here in game number 1. That's when they play their best, is when they're fired up.
Second
With
serve.
fiery competitors, for sure. Can definitely get hot very quickly.
7-10-2.
4-5-1.
Oh, football. Both feet.
Ooh,
And foot fault called on Ignatowich.
what a call.
It was a very powerful call as well.
I think it woke up everybody here on the grandstand court.
Game point.
And serve back to Dizon and Ignatowich with another game point.
10-1. Second serve. Game point. 10-2.
Is gonna do it.
Oh, a
For game
challenge
one.
on the foot fault of James Ignatowich.
Referee timeout. We have a
So
challenge
no
of the
foot fault was
no
called,
call.
but Federico Staksrud going to challenge the no call. So they are gonna
Result of the rally is 11-18.
take a look. But if the rally does stand, that would be game 1 going to Megan Dizon and James Ignatowich. But we'll get a closer look at the follow through of that shot from James
Yeah,
Ignatowich.
that's a good
That's
look
what we're
right there.
looking for right on that. She'll get the head referee to announce the call with us. What did you see there,
I did
Michelle?
not see a reestablishment, but we'll see what the ref sees, because you have to have both feet established. So he was up. So you'll see here he was
8-10,
8-10-1.
Rohrabacher and Staksrud serving again.
Point.
Oh God, and they even tapped paddles, like thinking the game might have been
Right.
over. And
9-10-1.
wonder
Maybe
where
not.
they are at mentally. What an attack from Rachel Rohrabacher. And you know it. You know at 10 all, it's not over. And I also want to mention that you're seeing a lot more kitchen
10-10-1.
points because now everyone's playing higher percentage since it is nearing the end of the game. So there's not going to be too many risky, moves like
Right.
Federico Staksrud just did.
Right, of course, as he looked to poach off that third shot. Still 10-10. Through the middle, and now a game point all of a sudden on the side of Rachel Rohrabacher and Federico
Game point.
Staksrud. What a response,
11-2.
all stemming from that foot fault challenge from Federico Staksrud.
9-6-2.
What an Ernie from Federico Staksrud, the Argentine player, coming out here in mixed doubles, 12-10.
James Ignatowich taking on Rachel Rohrabacher and Federico Staksrud. Rohrabacher and Staksrud take game 1, 12-10. Will Doughton and Michelle Esquivel bringing to the action from sunny Southern California. Happy to be here with you on an awesome Friday afternoon filled with pickleball.
11-8. Ella and Nicholas. Timeout. Stay 10.
No!
Point. One zero two. Point.
Fed reading that attack there from Megan Dizon, able to turn the tables, a quick 2-0 advantage in the second.
2-0-2. Point.
Hey,
Stay stays in from Fed. So much topspin he gets on that forehand. See why he's such a great singles player. Maybe a mishit there, honestly.
That ball looked like it was going to go to the moon, and then it just dipped right in. Good spot. I like that spot against Federico Staksrud and Rohrabacher because they both could hit something off of that ball, but you want to cause a little bit of commotion, getting both players in the same spot. I always fall back to that middle.
Right.
Dink, dink, dink. Not middle passing through the middle, but middle dink.
3-0-1.
3-0 lead. We saw that in game 1.
Point.
Now a 4-0 lead.
4-0-1.
Oh yeah, now Federico Staksrud is driving everything. He's feeling comfortable after taking game number 1.
5-0-1.
I think we're at the point now where Federico Staksrud sees the forehand, he's ripping it. Doesn't matter where it is on court. We'll get a timeout here for
this whole past season, but I'm looking forward to these players going international next year.
Cannot wait for it. So we've got our event in Australia in end of January, I believe. So starting off the year strong.
Isn't that exciting?
Cannot wait.
How cool is that? Pickleball going international is something that I was hoping that would happen when I first started the sport, when it was just in the States.
Point.
And that one just deep, and run continuing here for Rohrabacher and Staksrud.
8-0-1.
8-0.
Point.
Now we're in potential pickle territory.
9-0-1.
Here, Michelle.
Big drive from Fed Staksrud. That shot has gotten them here to match point.
10-0 pickle match and pickle point here.
10-0-1.
That ball just dips in.
Stays in from Staksrud. What a game 2 performance. Rich Rohrabacher and Federico Staksrud take it 12-10, 11-0 over Dizon, James Ignatowich. Both of these teams now finished in mixed doubles, but Rohrabacher and